You know who also hates it and fled?
Yeah.
Is Tim. He fled us months and months ago.
Mount Morgan.
To the beautiful north. How are you, Tim?
Yeah. I don't think I'm coming back either, guys. I'm very well. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Nice to be with you. We're in Mount Morgan this morning here in the Rocky region. We're about 40 minutes southwest of Rockhampton itself. A lovely little town which we're going to show you throughout the morning. But weather-wise today we have a moist onshore flow because of a system that is moving up from the west of Tasmania. It is pushing up right across southeastern parts of Australia into New South Wales and also parts of Queensland. So we can expect to see some cloud associated with that today. There is a little bit of rain in it as well, and maybe even some storm action over the next 48 hours. Let's have a look at our temperatures, though, on this Tuesday morning right now and see what is happening at your place. And we'll start in Queensland here in the tropical north today. It will be partly cloudy. It's going to be a very hot and sunny one for Mount Isa today, 37 degrees. Mostly sunny here in the Rockhampton region, around 27 degrees. Partly cloudy from Bundaberg, heading south right down through the sunny coast to the Gold Coast as well. Let's take a look at New South Wales, and mostly fine conditions across NSW today. There are some showers and storms for the central north. Later today or tonight, that's going to continue to move east ahead of temperatures really starting to warm up over the next few days towards the end of the week as well. Canberra today, partly cloudy for you and a high of 18 degrees. To Victoria, good morning. A late shower or two in store for Mildura, mostly sunny in Bendigo and Sale. A possible late shower on the way for Warrnambool. Ballarat, partly cloudy for you and 17 degrees. In Tasmania, Launceston and Swansea today will be partly cloudy. A mostly sunny high of 17 as well for Strawn. To South Australia, and some showers across most parts of the state today. It'll be late incoming rain for Mount Gambier. A morning shower for Ceduna and 21 degrees. Coober Pedy showers for you all day, 22. To Western Australia, a possible shower in the southwest. Otherwise, Western Australia looking pretty good for your Tuesday. Mostly sunny in Geraldton, 22. A warm top of 38 degrees on the way for Port Hedland. And finally, to the Northern Territory, Darwin today, mostly sunny, 34 degrees. Just a couple of degrees cooler in the Alice, partly cloudy and 32 degrees. Well, Mount Morgan, as I said, around 40 minutes southwest of Rockhampton. It is an old mining town. It really is a little gem. It has been very well preserved. Timber pubs and buildings. This place has lived a lot of lives and has a lot of stories to tell. And yesterday I had the opportunity to take a stroll through the town, over a big timber suspension bridge into the main drag, and the running of the cutter statue, which you can see in these pictures here. A little bit of a local tradition from the early 1900s where the miners would drink beer from their billy cans, and then they would have the billy can, which was known as the cutter, sent back to town to be refilled for a sixpence at one of the local pubs. And they used to get a lot of the local kids down here to do that, and they would earn a penny for their troubles to fill up that big billy can full of beer and then race it back up to those hard-working miners. So this morning I don't have a penny on me, but I think I've got accounted about $1.45, and I'd really love a coffee if there's anyone around here that might be able to hook me up.
Or a billy.
Yeah, I'd have a cutter full of beer. Whatever.
I tell you what, they wouldn't have a weatherman in Mount Morgan. They wouldn't have seen one for a while, maybe a couple of years, since the mines were happening.
Well, I'm here all day.
I love it, mate. Thank you.
Today's weather from beautiful Mount Morgan near Rocky in Queensland. G'day, Tim.
I do, Alex. Have a look at this. We're at the historic train station this morning. Got some of the local kids that have popped out. They love Mount Morgan and they love where they live. We are around 40 minutes southwest of Rockhampton this morning here in Mount Morgan, and some beautiful bright eyes and faces and lots of colourful signs. They've also got some very cool creations that I'm going to show you a little later in the morning, but I just wanted to make sure that we got these guys on nice and early to say a big morning, good morning to Australia. Let's have a look at our capital city forecast right now for you and see what's happening with our weather today. Cairns, partly cloudy, 29 degrees, 24 and partly cloudy for Brisbane, partly cloudy and 20 on the way for Sydney. Canberra, 18 degrees, the top. Melbourne, some early fog and then a mostly sunny high of 21 degrees. Hobart, mostly sunny for you and 19. Showers developing for Adelaide on this Tuesday, 21 degrees. Perth, a shower or two and 21 for you as well. For the Alice, partly cloudy, 32 degrees, and Darwin, mostly sunny and 34. Well, I want to show show you this as well, the Mount Morgan Historical Museum. It is the museum with the big dinosaur on the roof. You can't miss it. It is a building that houses a town's memories, the history of Mount Morgan, and the locals that established this community just lines the hallways as you go through. And you get to look and see and touch their family photos, their possessions, their knickknacks, all those things that are decades old. They also hold the mining records, the cemetery records for this local area. It is all here in this one place, and the cradles from the gold mines. There's horse and carts there. Interesting to note here at Mount Morgan that the gold mine that was here actually back in the early 1900s paid for the national debt, which at the time was around $4 billion. So I don't know if there's anything left in that mine anymore, guys, but I'm thinking we might need to get this train on the tracks and head up to the mine and see if we can find some cash money to pay off the national debt at the moment. What's our current deficit? Something in the order of $200 billion.
Just this
yeah,
budget.
we might have to be digging for a while here at Mount Morgan, guys. Yeah.
Good stuff, Tim. Thank you.
Don't tell Josh about that train. He'll be onto it straight away.
Let's get back to Mount Morgan in central Queensland right now. Tim, g'day.
Good morning to you again, Alex. The crowd is building here this morning. Do we like living in Mount Morgan, everybody? Yeah! Yeah, they're pretty pumped up here. They love their little town, and it is a beautiful day here, a lot to love. About 40 minutes southwest of Rockhampton is where we're waking up here this morning in the lovely town of Mount Morgan. Got more of it to show you right after we take a look at our 5-day forecast and see what is happening with your weather today. And over the next few days in Brisbane, you can expect a partly cloudy day today, tomorrow, and also Thursday. Sunny Friday, it's looking pretty good. Partly cloudy on Saturday. Sydney, partly cloudy today and 20. Tomorrow and Thursday, there will be the chance of a shower or two. Friday and Saturday, looking good though. It is warming up as well, nice to see. Melbourne, mostly sunny day ahead, 21 degrees. Tomorrow, a shower or two. Partly cloudy on Thursday. Friday is looking a little sunny, becoming cloudy on Saturday. Hobart, mostly sunny and 19 degrees on the way. Cloudy tomorrow, a possible shower on Thursday. A possible shower on Friday, windy as well. A shower or two on Saturday. For Adelaide, showers developing and 21 degrees. A shower or two tomorrow, clouds clearing on Thursday. Friday is looking fine. A possible shower developing on Saturday. And finally, for Perth, a shower or two, 21 degrees, partly cloudy tomorrow, looking good. A little bit grey, I should say, on Thursday. A shower or two on Friday, and Saturday is likely to be partly cloudy as well. Well, Melissa Chandler is from the Grand Hotel here at Mount Morgan. You can't miss it. It's in the main drag, and I wanted to introduce you to Melissa because there's a bit of a revival happening here in Mount Morgan, and Melissa's one of the smiling, friendly, younger faces of this town. Raising your family here and working hard with the Grand Hotel as well. Lovely to be here with you. Why do we love Mount Morgan so much?
Just Mount Morgan with the people.
Yeah.
The friendly people. That's what makes it.
I saw that yesterday. I was at the pub with Melissa and we had a few people sort of sitting around, a few of the locals, and we were having a bit of a chat because I wanted to come down and to meet you all, and a few of the locals just chiming into our conversation as well. That happens. But there is a lot to love here, the history of this town. But like I said, you're raising your family here, and there's a few younger ones that are setting up home here and working really hard in this region to make this town a success.
Yeah, I think Mount Morgan has a lot to offer. It has a small community where everyone works together, and you're still close to, you know, the bigger cities and the beach, but you've got that small town community, which is really lovely.
Yeah, and you do work so hard. I know at the Grand Hotel you've got your accommodation, you've got your bistro, you've got your pub, your gaming, everything there, one-stop shop. So whether or not you're a day tripper, if you might be passing through at some point here in Mount Morgan, come down, say good day to Melissa if you want a room for the night, or a few nights if you want to stay in the region. Also, come and speak to Melissa at the Grand Hotel, guys. Big wave from Mount Morgan to the rest of Australia. We will see you with much more coming up in half an hour,
I've
guys.
got a great story about Mount Morgan. I'll tell it later in the show too. You don't want to miss it. Let me tell you.
First, let's check in with Tim, who's got all of our weather for us. G'day, Tim.
Good morning to you, Ali. Good morning, everyone. We have a high pressure system which is centred over Western Tassie at the moment. That is pushing a moist onshore flow, lots of cloud and a little bit of rain across parts of northern New South Wales and southeast Queensland today. Let's have a closer look at our capital city map for you right now. In Cairns, you are in for a partly cloudy, top of 29 degrees, 24 and partly cloudy for Brisbane. Sydney and Canberra also partly cloudy. Melbourne, mostly sunny and 21. Mostly fine for Hobart as well, 19 degrees, 21 with some showers developing in Adelaide. Perth, a shower or two for you and 21 on the way. 32 and partly cloudy in the Alice. And Darwin, mostly sunny, 34 degrees. Well, there is a chance you have never heard of Mount Morgan. This is a famous little mining town from back in the 1900s that is about 40 minutes southwest of Rockhampton, in the Rockhampton region of central Queensland. It is a great village and it's got lots to show off. Like many regional areas around Australia, they have felt the effects of COVID. They have a lot to show off, as I said, and they would love to see you. We've got more of Mount Morgan coming up. Big wave in half an hour.
Take a look at your local weather right now with Tim. G'day, Tim.
Hello again, Alex. Just exploring the Mount Morgan Railway Museum here, and quite fascinating seeing some of the things that, you know, made the world go round all those years ago, and now they are here on display for everyone to come and see. But the history here isn't just limited to this room. It is rich right throughout the area. I'll explain more right after we go for a fly around this great nation of ours on this Tuesday morning and take a look at our temperatures in Queensland today. In the tropical north, you can expect a partly cloudy day. A hot and sunny one in store for Mount Isa, a top of 37 degrees. Mostly sunny in nearby Rockhampton here, 27 degrees. Otherwise, looking partly cloudy all the way from Bundaberg, heading south right down through the sunny coast and to the Gold Coast. To New South Wales, mostly fine conditions today. There are some showers and storms for the central north of the state later today or tonight, and that system is moving east ahead of temperatures that are really going to warm up later in the week. So some good news there. Canberra, partly cloudy, 18 degrees for you on the way today. For Victoria, a late shower or two for Mildura, mostly sunny for Bendigo and Sale, a possible late shower for Warrnambool and partly cloudy for Ballarat. Tasmania will be partly cloudy in Launceston and Swansea, mostly sunny for Strahan. To South Australia, and some showers across most parts of the state for your Tuesday, a late shower or two for Mount Gambier, morning shower or two in Ceduna, and 22 with some showers on the way for Cooper Pedy. To Western Australia, a possible shower in the southwest today. Otherwise, WA is looking pretty good on this Tuesday. Mostly sunny conditions for Geraldton. Port Hedland will be fine with a top of 38 degrees. And finally, to the Northern Territory, Darwin, mostly sunny, 34 degrees, and the Alice, partly cloudy and 32. Well, as I said, history is not just limited to the things that you see amongst us here. We also have some fascinating objects on the table in front of us that are millions of years old, and that is thanks to Don Kays from Mount Hay Gemstone Tourist Park. Don, this has been in your blood since the beginning of your time, really, hasn't it?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about the Gemstone Park and what you've got.
Yes, well, we offer a fossicking park where people can actually come looking for thunder eggs, which are a volcanic stone you can see here, and we have them on. We're right on the location of this lava flow from Mount Hay, the ancient volcano, and so people can dig these stones out of the dirt, and we then cut them for them to reveal the hidden beauty inside.
And it is hidden beauty, isn't it? Because I was just looking at some of these that you've brought down for display this morning. I mean, if someone handed that to you, you'd think it was a rock and you'd toss it back on the ground. But when you cut them open, every single one of them is so unique, isn't it? Look at the shapes that you've got inside there.
Never two the same.
No, and that's what we love.
Just like fingerprints.
Yeah, that's true, exactly. And then they can polish up to some absolutely beautiful things here. Don, thank you so much. Lovely to meet you. Like I said, that park's been in operation since 1974, and you are powering on, continuing on with it. So we want people to come down and visit you if you are in the Rocky region, guys. Head on down.
And I just want to know, Carl, are you ready to share your Mount Morgan story?
I do have a Mount Morgan story. I think it's going to shock people, though. So that's coming up at 8:30.
It's going to be hard to shock, but I'll tell you what, you're building it up, so it better be very good.
Well, I don't know if it's good or not, but it's going to shock people. Morgan now in central Queensland, where Tim has the weather for us. Beautiful spot, Mount Morgan.
Nods of approval here with Kevin Walters coming back. We are on board a train here at the Historic Railway Museum in Mount Morgan, Carlos. We've had a great morning here. I've got some of the crew. We're going to find out a little bit more about things that you can see and do if you do happen to come and visit Mount Morgan right after we take a look at our capital city forecast right now in Cairns. A partly cloudy day, a top of 29 degrees. It will be partly cloudy for both Brisbane and Sydney, Canberra as well. A little bit of early fog around. It's clearing off for a mostly sunny day in Melbourne today. Mostly sunny in Hobart, Adelaide, showers developing 21 degrees. Perth, a shower or two for you. And Alice Springs, partly cloudy today, 32 degrees. 34 is on the way for Darwin and mostly sunny. Well, rail is in this man's blood. John Steinberger has lived in Mount Morgan or in the region for the past 38 years. You know a thing or two about Mount Morgan. You do know a thing or two about trains as well. John, good morning. Why do you love it so much?
Oh, the town's great, and railway, that's me profession before I retired, and now we work at the Railway Museum in Mount Morgan.
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
It is, and you're obviously very passionate about what you do. The collection, the clothes, right down to the outfit that I've got on here this morning, all these bits and pieces, everything that is inside. You've also got the carriages out here. The importance of the rail line in this region, though, being a mining town back in 1898 when it first opened, it really helped this town boom, didn't it?
Definitely. Look, if you can imagine being, I suppose, contained and surrounded by mountains. You had a rough track to get up here, so they put the railway line in. Now, the mine built the rail, but certainly the rail helped build the mine.
Yeah, absolutely. Well worth coming and visiting the Historic Railway Museum here in Mount Morgan. We did practice this a little earlier. Is everyone ready? 1, 2, 3. 2, 2. All right, guys, see you in half an hour.
Tell you what, Timmy, that guy in the second row there is a catch.
I'm a little bit worried about
Isn't
him
he
this
just?
morning.
He's a bit stiff.
Just a little, isn't he, this morning? Well, thank you, Tim.
Let's get a final check of your weather now with Tim. G'day, Tim.
Alex, I'm very lucky when I travel around many parts of this country in Queensland at the moment throughout COVID. But I wanted to introduce to you this morning beautiful young Clancy. Have a look at this. Creative young minds. These are jacaranda pods that she found in her front yard. She's painted them up. She's thrown some eyes on them and some glitter. And Clancy has created me some stingrays. Isn't that beautiful? And they are sparkling away this morning, much like her little smile and her beautiful colours this morning. Clancy, thank you for bringing those down. It is an absolute pleasure to meet you. We've had a great morning here in Mount Morgan. Some very strange things that you happen to discover when you come to regional areas like this. I'm in the women's toilets because I wanted to show you, I know that sounds a bit weird, there's a piano in the ladies' loo here at the train station. Who knew? You can have a little bit of a tinkle while you twinkle. Let's take a final look at our 5-day forecast for you right now and see what's happening. With the weather today in Brisbane, you can expect a partly cloudy top of 24 degrees. It's going to be partly cloudy tomorrow and Thursday. Friday's looking good, partly cloudy for you on Saturday. Sydney for you, partly cloudy and 20. Tomorrow and Thursday, a possible shower, but it is looking good and also warming up Friday and Saturday. Melbourne, some early fog around clearing off for a mostly sunny day, 21 degrees, a shower or two tomorrow, partly cloudy for you on Thursday. Friday's looking pretty good and becoming cloudy on Saturday. Hobart, mostly sunny today, 19 degrees, cloudy tomorrow, a possible shower Thursday, and also on Friday it's going to be a little windy, a shower or two for you on Saturday. For Adelaide, showers developing today, a shower or two tomorrow, cloud clearing on Thursday, sunny Friday and a possible shower developing on Saturday. And finally, Perth, a shower or two, 21 degrees on the way, partly cloudy tomorrow. Thursday is looking a little bit grey, a shower or two for you on Friday, and Saturday is also looking partly cloudy. Now, all morning and even yesterday, Carl Stefanovic has been telling us that he has quite the story to tell about here in Mount Morgan. We know that he was a baby journo cutting his teeth in nearby Rockhampton, but Carl hasn't exactly been forthcoming with the details of this Mount Morgan story. So I've done a little bit of digging, guys. Carl, strap yourself in because the truth always comes out. A big thanks to lovely Davina Smith, who also works in the 9 newsroom, who did work here in Rockhampton.
That'd be right.
She has spilled the beans. So it turns out, as a young journo, Carl, based in Rocky, actually made a ring around, called the local mayor here, Stan Lean, back in the day, and asked Mr. Lean if he had, by any chance, any stories. Stan Lean, the mayor, promised Carl at that time a major exclusive. Be here tomorrow and it is all yours. Apparently, the US military was setting up a base in the Dee River, Carl. I can't believe you fell for that. Apparently, he thought there were submarines in the bottom of the gold mine. Carl turned up.
So that's why, that was my first story at Mount Morgan, and it was actually, it's funny how Chinese whispers the story gets out of hand. It was actually the head of the CIB in Rockhampton who said a submarine had surfaced in the Mount Morgan Dam. And I went, righto, I'm onto this. I thought, here we go. Here comes a logie. Here comes a logie. And it turns out they were just joking.
Well,
but they had every cop. They had every cop in central Queensland there with a video camera. Just to get me.
That is your job now, Tim, to find that video,
video,
evidence.
yeah,
Thank you. But don't you? I reckon you look a little bit like a young
questions.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, yeah.
In that. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. That was my first story.
The still shot of you interviewing the mayor.
Yeah.
I want to go to. Oh.
Ooh.
Has time been kind?
Whoa, Ali.
No, I think it has.
Whoa.
I think it has been incredibly kind. Send us an email.
Woo back, Ali. Woo back.
We'll run a poll.
I'm going to show you a shot of Ali when she... Actually, no, Ali looks the same. God damn it. God damn it.